Yo, it's been a while. It's been a while. Almost, almost 2 weeks since I came at school. I think it's been a while. It's really been a while. I don't know if the audio is clear, but I just hope not. I just hope it is, because there's so much wind on this side, on this field that I'm in. I don't know where it came from. There's no rain. You can see that it's a bit sunny. Yeah, and it's a Sunday. A Sunday that I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so used. I'm just getting used to say, oh my god. And this ain't good. No, I'm misusing the word. And it's the name. And I've broken, is it a commandment? Don't mention his name in vain. But I digress. I ask for forgiveness. Anyway, it's been a while, by the way, since I have had time with myself. I've not done any diary since the last day before I said that I'll go in a secluded time, a time of a time of reincarnation, not reincarnation per se, but a time for. I actually did the last video on this behind this tree, and coincidentally I just decided that I'll do this video right now for some reasons. I really do not understand why, but it's just coincidence. But for me, I think lately I think I have started to have new perceptions about life, because really there aren't any coincidences at all. Like, everything happens for a reason, and for that particular reason that fits the moment. I believe right now that everything that happens is not by chance. And I was just wondering, by the way, as I was coming here on this field, this beautiful field, so that I can recollect or even calm down. Usually there are many thoughts that are running through my mind. Thank God I've shaven. No, not shaven. I've combed my hair. Now, my point is, yeah, as I was coming, I was like, wait, while I was at home. Okay, let me just actually start from the start. Oh, yes, let me just continue, and then I'll connect the stories. Since anyway, I'm not telling anyone this story. It's for reference. I'll come back and see what I was thinking about at this time. It's on, I don't know what's the date of today. So it happened that as I was coming here, I was like, wait, as I was at home, I think I got engrossed or even addicted to even writing on my Facebook page. That is my Facebook account, Maxim Felix. I was like, wait, for 1 month plus some few weeks on top, I used to write every day, and it's like I was writing naturally. It was just coming naturally. I did this for the longest time. I don't know, it must have been 2 weeks, 2 months or something. I was writing every day. Every day. I make sure that every day there is something that I'm doing on my Facebook. At least I express myself, or I express my new views. Maybe what are my thoughts, what is running through my mind. And it sort of calmed me down, and again kept me busy. at least doing something, because while I was at home, internet was an issue. And I mean internet for doing other things. And I did this. I enjoyed the moments, I discovered that I can write using new styles. Is when I learned that, okay, I knew I could write, but not to that extent of doing it every day and you are enjoying it, because I used to enjoy it until I took a break. That is a week before I came here. Is when I decided, okay, let me end this here, because I don't think it will. I want to take a break out of this. And that is what I did. Um, what happened next is I come here now after quitting writing. I even quit Facebook. I uninstalled the app and I was like, I think it's time to leave Facebook, because again, at that time, I saw a need to quit social media and even X, because I was getting addicted to that app. And for me, addiction really doesn't come as isn't welcome. Any addiction isn't welcome to my system, and I usually don't tell. I usually can't. I just can't describe how, but how I function. I think addiction is something that is a threat to my system, my internal system, like of awareness. Every time I get addicted to something, the system will definitely note it down, and then it will take measures by itself. Not that I'm controlling it, by itself. It will find a way to eliminate the threat or neutralize the threat. And one of the things that I've come to appreciate is that it saves me a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot, because I think myself, I might be addicted to anything and I will never come out of it. But I think lately is when I'm just discovering that this system that I have, I think it's higher than myself. There's something that is bigger than myself. Because tell me why I can't just get addicted to anything. So, for the past, is it 8 years? I've been addicted to porn and even to sexual, let me call it masturbation, by the way. In a way, it affected me in a way, and it's very much. And you find that the system had to find a way to eliminate the threat. So right now I've dealt with it. Right now I'm free. I can say I'm free, and now I can follow my purpose and even pursue it in the best way possible, because my head is clear. I had to make sure that now this is when I connect my stories. For the writing, hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Now there are things in this world that you pull you back and make sure that you don't achieve whatever you are meant for. And this especially happens to people who are, let's talk of, they have a greater purpose. They have something special that they have been given by God. The devil somehow finds a way to sabotage and finds a way to sabotage their lives, and even puts them into, can I say, contention, or puts them into a place, a jail like cage, so that they don't go past their abilities. And it's because they are not yet aware of their abilities, the special abilities that they have been given by God. And in this case, these are very, very special abilities. You see, people who have those great abilities, most of the time you'll find that they'll get addicted to drugs, maybe alcohol. You find that this guy is so smart, he's so good at this thing in a particular field that it's not debatable. He has that ability, special abilities, special ability. And most of the time, these are the people that they get in need. Now, that is, I have talked of alcohol and even drugs. Another thing that, or a moment that, or a situation where these people can they find themselves locked, are areas in life that, bro, you really have to struggle to get out of it. Like myself, you see, I was addicted to porn for 8 years, and with porn comes with masturbation, and the two will never be apart. They will always be together, brothers and cousins. So, and I found out that there's a reason why this thing happened to me while I was actually very young, not even aware of myself. I get addicted. I have tried for the past 8 years, and for the first time I succeeded, and I wouldn't want to go back, because, man, I got disconnected from recording. I think my storage is almost up, and I have no extra storage. I think I'm battling with storage with both of my gadgets, that is my laptop and my phone. Anyway, I was at that point. You find that the devil sabotages. So I was addicted. Okay, that was the point. I got addicted, and for the longest time I've tried tried leaving it. And you see, everything has a process in it. I've come to appreciate. Like, I was addicted to something, and I thought that getting out of it is very easy. It's just stop watching porn. Little did I know that this thing had taken roots, had gone deep to the extent of even sabotaging or even jailing my spiritual being. And that is the most dangerous thing that can happen to you. You better be I don't know. I've come to appreciate that life is very spiritual, and if you ever found yourself stuck or even chained in the spiritual world, then your physical world will manifest the same thing that is happening in your spiritual world. Now, what is my point? I think people here. So I've come to learn that really, if you want to get if you want to live a good life, a healthy life, a rich life, a wealthy life in the physical world, you must really first fix your is free of any chaining, caging, or in this case, I'm talking about the great people who have been sabotaged and they are not aware. And usually this happens in a way that those people are not aware and they get introduced in that unfortunate thing, be it drugs, anything sexual. Mention them. There are numerous. There are numerous ways that you can get tied to. Usually happens at a very early age when you are not aware of yourself. No one is telling you what you're supposed to have, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to avoid. And I think this is something that should be taught in school. That whenever you will be great, you will fight great battles that really will put you in a deep valley. Will really put you in a real mess, real shit. And it really did take a lot of courage and a lot of strength to now start delivering myself from those shits, from those this valley of. I do not want. I'm trying to avoid the word depression, but it's really that in that context, we're just placed in a big room, big dark room. There's no light. You just have to find yourself out. And it reached a point I realized, oh my goodness, I really need to get rid of this thing and make sure that I am upright in my spiritual world. And that is why I decided, let me just take a break off social media. I started off with social media, switched it off. I had my phone then. I decided Twitter, let me quit it for now. And the next thing I had to do is take a break for myself. I came here, I decided, okay, I think I need to reset back to the factory settings. And usually factory settings means that you have to deny yourself food for a while, so that at least the brain starts to make sense of things. And that's what I did. I had to go back and even recollect myself to come back to my original self, and even better. And thank God that thing happened for all those years that I was battling it with, because it gave me a sense of direction, a sense of trying to find out my self identity, which was a bit in a gray area, because I was trying to find out what am I made of. And the more I went deep, or even tried to find out more about myself, the more I found myself being dragged into the mess that I didn't sign up for. It was unfortunate, but I'm glad I took a step to unchain, renew, and I think, is it revamp? Revamp isn't really a good word to use in this context, but I think I had to reinvent myself and come back to the original purpose that I was given, or I was granted, or I was what can I say, that I was destined for. you know, I had to go back to my spiritual self, reconnect with God, claim back my life, control of my life. Right now, I'm proud that I took the steps, and I'm continuing to strengthen whatever is supposed to be strengthened in me. So, I've had the business side of me, but I'll talk about it in another day. But I really needed to talk about this because I want to give hope to myself that anything is possible, and that I am made of great. I was meant for great. I am built for great, because lately I have been having these great ideas. And I was like, wait, this didn't happen just by chance. This is by grace of God that I'm here, and all this is happening through the my God, my everything. And I think I have to leave it here. I'm battling with the. I'm really struggling with the storage. Although I have wished to continue, but I think storage is limiting my, you know, my activities with the phone. So until another day, remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Adios.